Right, today we're making a K-car. K-cars, or K-Jidosha, meaning light vehicle, is a type of small, cheap vehicle exclusively seen in Japan. The K-car classification was brought about in 1949 by the Japanese government to make car ownership much more accessible. In order for a car to be classified as a K-car, it had to be small. Like, microscopically small. Same goes for the engines. The original engine displacement limit in 1949 was 150cc, so basically a small bike engine. Eventually, through the years, these limitations got revised in order to much better line up with consumer needs and expectations. The current limit for displacement is 660cc, and the car's max length must not exceed 3.4 metres, and width must not exceed 1.4 metres. There's also no legal horsepower limit, but there is a gentleman's agreement, much like the one set for sports cars at the time. The most powerful car at the time the agreement was agreed upon was the 300ZX with 276 horsepower, and they all agreed that was enough. Much the same thing happened with K-cars. The most powerful one at the time was the Suzuki Alto Works with 63 horsepower, so that was the agreed upon limit. Now there's many different types of K-cars we can build. There's your standard run-of-the-mill economy cars, just the Honda Inbox, the Honda Today, the Daihatsu Move. Also, another thing I'll point out is that a lot of these K-cars have some very amusing names, like Honda Today. Great name. It'll get whatever you need done today. Not tomorrow, you got the day off. There's also K-trucks, like the Subaru Sambar and Suzuki Carry. Also great names. There's also the sporty cars, the most famous ones being the Honda Beat, Suzuki Cappuccino, and the AutoZan AZ1. Weirdly enough, the AZ1 started out as a Suzuki concept, and was actually sold later on as a Suzuki when the AutoZan brand went kaput. The Cappuccino looks like a baby NB Miata, and has an awesome name, Cappuccino. You don't see Ferrari naming one of their cars like the Skinny Latte or some shit. And the Beat is the best sounding of the bunch. It's a tiny 3-cylinder with ITBs, and has no business sounding as good as it does. There's also sporty versions of the regular cars they made, such as the Alto Works I mentioned earlier, with its fizzy turbo 3-cylinder and funky asymmetrical design. There's the Daihatsu Mirror TRXX Avanzato R4 actual name, which actually had a 4-cylinder engine. The normal K cars have 3 cylinders. Daihatsu Midget. That's the thing. Anyway, let's make our car. If I search K, what comes up? These. There's the box. The box. I think this one. I don't know if this actually fits into their K-car classifications, but I'm going to trust that the mod maker has done that. Anyway, styling. We need sort of like a rounded square. Can probably use something like this. Give me the fixture. Yes. We're going to maximise our available space. Now a grille. Very important that it's asymmetrical and offset. Gotta go for some of these. Yes. Now the big guppy mouth grille. Needs big grille for maximum suck. Yes. The big square. We need some like fog lights as well. Finished with a yellow lens, with a spooty front lip. Yes. Bonnet scoop, small and offset. Nice tail lights. It's just there's the square. That can be arranged. That one. It looks like Nissan Micra tail lights. These actually fit surprisingly well. I'm going with them. Of course, we stick on the JDM plate for authenticity, and then just like add a bunch of like just random styling crap. I don't know. We just add like a thing down here. Yeah. Vent. That is totally functional. Needs a rear spoiler. Every one of these has a rear spoiler. It's mandatory. Yes, me like. Now we've got to fit 5 seats in here somehow. Inside the small. Wait, what? My floor. Need some funky cloth pattern for the door. Styrofoam? No, weaved cloth. That'll do. I would like it in red and black. Hedgehog. The optional hedgehog package. Why have you moved the floor? I did not miss this part of the game. What is this and why are you sticking out of my car? Is that the door? Bruh. Let's get some seats in this bitch. Doesn't have to be particularly sporty seats, just some seats of the small variety. And duplicate them. Get ourselves some rear seats. Bruh. What's moved? Bruh. Just quit moving my shit. Shut up! I'm making a car. No time for your message. You get no rear headrests. Screw rear passenger safety. What? Sick of you moving my crap. Let's get some gauges in this. Now, K-cars have a tendency to rev quite high. Let's stick a 12,000 RPM gauge in it. What if I can actually make like an engine actually rev to 12,000 and stick it in this? If I can, I'm a nerd. Now, speedo in kilometers an hour. I've also just noticed this interior is wrong-hand drive. It needs to be that way. We'll just ignore that slight oversight. It's got to be in kilometers an hour. Let's go for the 181. Done. Now, engine. Do we make this all-wheel drive? Maybe we can do. Yes. Let's go inline. Do I go to inline 3 or 4? I'm gonna try 3. See if I can make an inline 3 go to 12 grand. We'll make this dual overlay cams, 16 valves, performance head, and we're gonna make it 660cc so it fits within the requirements. Wide bore, short strokes, so it revs 660cc exactly. Variable valve timing, yes. VTEC, gotta have that. No turbo, runs on unleaded. Premium race intake, gotta have ITBs. Right, increase RPM. It broke. I need stronger con rods. There we go. Now we need like a really aggressive cam profile on this so it actually makes power up there. It's 63.7 horsepower, 9,400 RPM. My god. I think we drop revs a bit. They're 10,500 RPM. My god. And we're in the horsepower quote-unquote limit. We've got to give this a decidedly Japanesey engine name. Weeble cabling ain't gonna suffice. So this is the sporty 3-cylinder. So we have S3 hyphen V for VTEC, F for fuel injection, X, marvellous, do have a VTEC valve cover. It's so weird seeing something with VTEC on it and having it be 3 cylinders. I'll throw that in the car with manual 5-speed. 206 miles an hour, a bit optimistic. No, with an LSD. Sport tyres. Don't need big wheels or tyres because it's the small. 155 will be more than enough. We don't really need big brakes either. I mean, it's not like there's much car to stop. Interior? Yeah, basic. It do be having one. The rear tyres are wide. No, I don't believe you. Wheels? The 3-spoke? It's perfect, because it's got 3 cylinders. I'm a genius. Can I give it red brake calipers? That's also very important. Yes. Also, I don't like this grey colour we've got going on. What about white? Maybe. I mean, a lot of times I just go back to Google Chrome and all of them are white. I guess it's like the cheapest colour. We can throw some, like, funky decals on it. Yes! I'm feeling it now, Mr. Krabs. We need some red text. Gotta be the digital one in red? Don't know what, like, this is going to be called. We could just, like, throw a bunch of, like, random letters. It doesn't really need to make sense. We can have RX, S3, have that, like, down here. Then we can have dual overhead cam. 12 valve. Gotta tell them what's in the engine on the side of the car. And then we get some more red text. We'll have variable, throttle, extreme. What an absolutely unnecessarily long sticker. Perfect. Yeah, that looks sporty, I think. I don't know what the name of this thing's going to be, but it's going to have RXS3 at the end. I know that much. I also forgot we need another plate up the front. Offset, of course. Can't forget the aerial. This thing looks awesome. And it's tiny. How much does this thing weigh? 670 kilos? This is perfect. Yeah, and it fits within the K-car parameters. It's less than 3.4 meters long and is exactly 1.4 meters wide. Perfect. Now we need a name. I quite like Azalea. I think I'll keep that as the company name. Now the actual car name, I could just call this like the Friend. Is that even how you spell that? There. The Azalea Friend. RXS3. That's the wrong letter. There. Now we need like a super polite looking badge. It just says Friend on it. This is perfect. I'm gonna drive it. Behold. Jesus. Look at this thing, it just fits right in. Look at the speed. Oh, there's no more map here. Oh my god, he's gone. Need to fix the camera because it's in the wrong place. There we go. That sounds surprisingly good for just a 3-cylinder. Oh god. I forget, drive on the left, it's Japan. Come on, I can get the Honda Odyssey, I think that is. Look at the speed. Oh my god. Have I turn? Bollocks. There's a bit around here with, like, more road. Tokyo Expressway, yes. Gives us a chance to do a performance test. And now we wait 3 hours for it to import everything.
Later that same evening.
Get this shit out of sight. Speed! Let's get ourselves a worthy opponent. Daihatsu Mirror TR-XX Avanzato R. We die. Speed! He's pulling away. I'm not having this! Jesus Christ, this thing is shit. Oh my god. I think he's hit someone. I'm about to hit someone. Oh my god. Speed! Bro, where is he? Oh my god, he's crashed. Okay, now I'm on his ass. He's gonna... You can go round the cars. You don't have to drive through them. This man is an idiot. Oh god. Jesus, what is he doing? Like, he made that? Oh no, he didn't. Oh god, neither did I. This has been the shittest street race ever. Take 2, drag race. Am I actually winning? There ain't no way. No No, this is absolutely unacceptable. Where are you going? Into the back of whatever that is. I know, I'm past him. Shit. Oh my god. This is only slightly terrifying. He's still behind me. Yeah. God. Oh, I think he's dead. No, I got a speeding fine. Oh, I can hear him any minute. There he is. There he goes. You bastard. Bro is just causing straight chaos. Is this man drunk? What's he doing? I'm past! Look at the speed! Oh my god! Bro, get up! Move on! Yes! Now this needs to be more authentic. Yes! There we go. Now it's a proper street race with a combined horsepower of about 126. This is the most aggressive race ever. And the best sounding. Oh my god! Yes! I've got him! This thing handles amazingly. Well, I think I've won. I'll call that a victory. I've done it. Oh my god. My friend. Oh wait, here he comes. Coming in from downtown. A massive accident. Where do you think you're going? Where's the drag strip? I need to see the time. The speed. Am I winning? I think I am. 4th gear. There's 60. Jesus, the speed. And across the line. Second, bruh! 16.8 seconds. What did he do? 16.7. These things are very close in performance. Then again, they would be. They're basically the same thing. I think that only won just because it's turbocharged. Stupid thing. So what's a 0 to 60 time? I don't think I clocked that. Is this thing still cut out if you let go of the throttle? No! Yes! Why? Why do you... Stupid! You have to let off the throttle to change gear! Stupid game, whatever, I'm gonna do it. The speed. Not letting off the throttle. Nearly there. And 60. 10 seconds. That's not bad. I mean, interior works, it's functional, it's adequate, and this gauge is just completely wrong. And that says we're doing 10,000 RPM. I think that's a bit wrong. Oh! Friend roll! It's very understeery. It is lightweight, but it is still quite front heavy. I was kind of hoping it would rotate off power. It kind of doesn't really do that. Maybe I got the wrong diff. I don't bloody know. Bloody good at cornering though. It took that at 60. Oh god. Try to do that in a normal car, you just die. Like that. Oh my god. My wheel. Actually, I'm going to take that corner at 60 in a bigger car. Can it do it? It's like the BX. Right, 60 mile an hour, 200 BX cornering test coming up. Turn. It's all kind of... But no, that thing is decidedly better at cornering. It's about as safe as a normal K car. There is no crumple zone in a K car. You are the crumple zone. Into the tunnel. Oh my god, my wheel! No matter, we've still got 3-wheel drive. Oh my god, the speed! Jesus Christ! Ow! Ow! Ow. Engine is starved of oil. I think we have bigger issues. You know what, I think this may have been better if it was front-wheel drive, dare I say. I mean, it handled better and it way less. Let's check the MPGs. Let's get up to 60 in top gear and see what it'd be doing. That's 60 and put it in 5th. 6,000 RPM, oh my god. It's about 20 miles a gallon. That's acceptable, I guess. Can you imagine being on like a 3-hour road trip on the highway, listening to this the entire duration? Anyway, time for lap round track. Speed. This thing shouldn't be too much trouble because it weighs basically nothing. Taking it every corner nearly flat out. Oh god! I think it actually nearly rolled over then. What an exciting machine! Down to 3rd, up the hill, down the corkscrew. Brilliant. Me like. This has been the most hassle-free lap I think I've ever done. What a machine. And across the line, 9th. It's 2 places ahead of the car. Beat it by 12 seconds. And about, what, 6 seconds off the car GTI? What an acceptable machine. Right, off you go. Go make some friends.
Subscribe to